What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. Today we're going to talk All Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, and Black Lives Matter. Now, last week was a difficult week, especially for many of us in the African American community, as we were able to watch via video 2 young black males, and by the end of the week it was actually 3, being gunned down at the hands of police. We also saw in the midst of that tragedy, after the first 2, which was Alton Sterling and for the Philando, Castillo, that there was a sniper shooting that occurred right after a peaceful rally in the Dallas, Texas area. Now, I'm not going to sit here and, just replay what we saw in each one of those videos, because by now y'all seen it, y'all come to your own conclusions. However, I do want to address the fact that people seem to not understand. When we say Black Lives Matter, that does not mean that we are taking away from the fact that other nationalities and races don't matter. That's not what we're here saying. All lives do matter, but at this point in time, and it has been such for the last couple of years, it's not all lives that are being snuffed out. It's black lives. I've heard people use the analogy of you wouldn't go to a breast cancer or awareness rally and scream out all cancers or throat cancer is bad. I'm not going to go through all of that, because a vast majority of the people that are bumping their gums about don't say Black Lives Matter are full of shit, and I'll call it exactly what it is. Since the beginning of time, at least 400 years dating backwards, black lives have not equated to a damn thing in this country. Now, many people will say, well, we need to make a change. We need to do this, we need to do that. But how many of you are actively in your communities, knowing who your representatives are, knowing your neighbors, sticking together, being each other's keeper? Then you got people that say, well, what about black on black crime? Black on black crime is just as prevalent as white on white, Asian on Asian, and it don't matter, honey. The one that we're talking about now, the one that has made the news for the last several years, have been black lives being snuffed out at the hands of overzealous ass police officers, and today it has to stop. People are showing you that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I came along at the end of the civil rights movement, so I don't know a whole lot about it. I experienced some racism as a little girl growing up, but I've also experienced it as an adult. If you want me to say all lives matter, show me that my black ass life matter to you. Stop gunning down my boys, our men. And men stop it. Clearly, we used to have that argument with stop putting yourselves in positions, but clearly in one of the incidents that happened last week, what the hell did he do wrong? What did any of those men do wrong? You got a man standing in front of a store selling CDs, something that he is known to do and okay to do by the person who owns the property. Police get called out there, and it leads to him losing his life. Now, the first video I saw wasn't, it was kind of, I couldn't really see because it looked like someone was filming from inside of their vehicle. However, as the week went on, we saw another video surface where it gave you a more clearer view of what was going on. And there was not one thing that I saw that man did that warranted him not being able to go home to his family. Yet you got people like Tommy Loren and various others that want to get on here, get on social media platforms and on their platforms on TV and say all lives matter. Bitch, if you don't go sit your motherfucking ass down some goddamn where, you better. I'm not worried about all lives that matter right now. I'm worried about my 2 little black boys that leave this house every single day, and I'm on bated breath, will they return? Hell, nowadays I worry about, will I return? Y'all, they marched their ass off in the 60s, and that was beneficial to a certain point. But how many marches, how many protests, how much of this are we going to do before a change comes? I personally feel like one of the most significant things, because see, white people know money. Okay? And this ain't no racist video. This is me speaking as a black woman, a black mother, to the people who are able to understand that what I'm saying is not coming from a malicious place, but coming from a place of frustration, tired, and just almost damn near hopelessness. At one point will we be valued as people? At what point will you see us as equal? You ain't no better than me, I ain't no better than you. Really, if you really want to know the truth, it's my people that built this land that you're living on. You stole it from the damn Indians. We came over here and we cultivated this land and made it better. Yet my life don't matter and the life of my son don't matter, because you don't see me as an equal, because I don't have the same lack of melanin in my skin that you do. I don't know. I'm not going to go out and protest. I mean, I had planned on actually attending a rally out in front of the cattle courthouse here in Louisiana. However, due to the fact that they were receiving some types of threats, they canceled it. Child. We just want to live just like everybody else. We just want to live. I tried to make this video a couple of times last week, and every time I just couldn't bring myself, to be able to get on this camera and not fall apart, okay? Because seeing that hurt like hell. That's somebody's son that y'all took his life. Now, and I understand that the situation in Dallas, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I know that, go ahead and thumb the video down, talk shit about me, I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to tell you, in my heart of heart, I feel like Dallas was no more than a distraction to take our minds off the fact that we had just seen 2 video recordings where police officers were way out of line and killed 2 innocent black men. I feel like at that point, they knew that it was going to be some unrest. They had to do something to try to garner the support back over to the police officers. And that's not to say that there aren't any good police officers, because they are. I got police officers in my family. There are some police officers that go above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that they know the citizens of the area that they're patrolling, and that they do their job to the best of their abilities every day. There are those out there like that. However, you still got the ones that wear a blue uniform by day and a sheet by night. Let's just be 1,000 in this thing. And black people are angry. If you can't understand where the anger come from, then you need to get on Miss Google and go back in our history and see how we've been treated. We have never been treated as a equal group of people. Hell, back in the slavery days, we was considered 3/5 a person, and here we are today, still being treated like 3/4 a person. Slavery transformed. It never went anywhere. Racism transformed. It never went anywhere. All I'm saying is, give people the same chances in life that you want for your children. I'm not asking. You could never give us reparations for what we've been through as a people. This country go broke trying to pay everybody that they owe. But give us the basic human rights that we deserve. If you are a police officer and you fear black, brown, Latino, Hispanic, whatever, if you are in fear of anybody, if you got that kind of already preconceived notion that anybody with dreads and anybody that kind of built up, if you're afraid, you should not be wearing that badge. You shouldn't wear that uniform. It just kills me how I sat here and watched a video a couple of days ago someone sent me of this white man brandishing a gun in a public park where children are at. And the police was able to subdue him. They shot him, but they didn't shoot him anywhere where he would die. Yet y'all can't do that for black people. Yet you want our black dollars. And one thing for certain, black people, we know our dollars count in this economy. I, along with Beautiful Soul Speaks, I'll try to link her channel down in my description bar. If I can't get it down there, I will put her name down there. Y'all go type that in the in the YouTube search, and you'll come over to her channel. She has started this campaign of putting her monies back into her community, and I'm 100% here for that. Why continue to give people who don't even value you as a person your hard-earned monies? Put your money back into your own communities. If you know, it's just, I can't understand for the life of me how we can't see the power that we have when we come together. Motherfuck all this YouTube drama. Fuck all of this hating on one another. Fuck all of this want to call a person this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, our lives are at risk every time we walk out our doors. Not just our lives, the lives of our family and loved ones are at risk. And you know why it's so easy to get us? Because we are a nation of people who do not know how to stick together. You can't stand to see Sally Sue get two steps ahead. You feel like you hating on that bitch, so you want to bring her back. You can't stand the fact that this person is starting to actually come into their own. So you want to do something or say something. Even when you speak it out your mouth into existence, you're hurting your own kind. Now, we ain't all got to get along. We ain't all got to get along. You ain't got to like me. I sure and fuck ain't got to like you. But I can care about you, and I can be my brother's keeper. There are going to be differences of opinions, people. No matter how long you live in this earth, no matter where you go, you can always find somebody you don't like. But the overall understanding should be that we as a people need to pull together to help each other more. Start supporting black-owned businesses. Put your money back over there. And black business owners, stop being fucking lazy, the ones of y'all that are. Because that's another thing, too. I've heard this too many times where people have said, well, I'll go to the black-owned business, but they don't give you the same service. Step your pussy up. Stop being lazy, motherfuckers. We're not a lazy people. We act lazy. But we're not a lazy people. Give these people the same quality service that Johnny White Boy is going to give him when he come into his establishment. Drop the fucking attitudes and do your motherfucking job. Be great, bitch, is what I'm saying. It's ridiculous that these police officers feel that they can take our lives. And I'm not saying that I don't feel that officers ought to go home. And I want motherfucking police officers to go. I want everybody to go home safe. I want to go home safe too, though. I want to be treated as an individual. I want to be treated with respect. I want you to stop making me have to remind you that I'm a person. Stop feeling like my life is so insignificant you can snuff it out at the blink of an eye and it ain't gonna matter, because that's a lie. And Obama is better than me, because baby, he got to January the 20th at noon to continue to be president of the United States. I'd be saying all kinds of shit. Baby, I know you couldn't say it at the beginning of your damn presidency because you was trying to prove a point and you was trying to make a change. But I'm going to tell you here, and I stand in my word when I say this here. If I knew I ain't had but a couple of months and all this shit was going on to my people, I ain't saying he should come like I'm coming, but I would be saying some shit about this. Just like Donald Trump can damn near pretty much say that he is the Republican Party nominee for the presidential seat. Why the hell Obama can't just cut loose now? You can say things. You can say what you really want to say. Say what you and Michelle say behind closed doors. It don't matter now. Shit, I leave this bitch with a bang. I ain't no sense in me lying. I would step out and I would say exactly how the fuck I feel. Now, you got all of those, all those educated ass writers and shit like that can formulate that shit a whole lot better than what I'm doing right now. But, baby, I would be getting my point across to the American people. But you would know where I stand before I leave. Okay? I hear he's going to attend the memorial services for the slain officers. That's fine. Long as he make a phone call or stop by to Alva Baptiste, he needs to be getting in touch with him. He needs to be getting in touch with Philando Castillo family, and he needs to be getting in touch with Alton Sterling's family. That's right. I ain't saying he ain't, because we don't know what the hell he doing behind closed doors. But if I can publicly know you're going to come to Dallas, why I can't publicly know that you're going to contact these families of people who clearly lost their lives for no apparent reason other than an overzealous racist ass cop or a scared ass cop that's doing a job that he shouldn't be doing. Maybe you need to get you a job doing something else, honey. Maybe you need to be clerk of court or some shit like this, some shit that don't cause you no fear, because going out amongst the people of the land, some of y'all are scared, and I want to know what you scared of. Is it that you guilt from the shit that y'all done to us way centuries ago and you know about that is what making you feel us? You feel like we just gonna come up to you? It's a lot of intelligent black people who out here doing things with themselves. Everybody ain't thugging. Just because I don't make my money the way you make your money don't mean that I'm not doing nothing illegal. I just don't have the resources and haven't gotten the education that maybe you got. Don't mean that what I'm doing is any less important to what, me putting food on the table for my family. That's what the fuck I'm sitting here saying today. And yes, I'm very angry about what has transpired. I'm angry about how people respond to the shit as well. Because how in the hell can you not understand what people are saying when they say Black Lives Matter? All of y'all trying to turn it into a racist group and shit like that. Y'all are racist motherfuckers, because only a fool would not understand what the hell we're saying. Yes, every life on this earth matters to me. But unfortunately, at this time, and it has been this time for quite some years now, black lives are the ones that are ending. And I don't understand why. Black people, take your power back. Stop. See, me, it's by hook or by crook, as my girl would say, when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement. And I mean that if it will ensure that my Jalen and my Christian and my Malia can have a better future, where they can walk out their house and not be accosted simply because of what they got on, or a preconceived notion someone already has about them, and possibly killed. If it means that I gotta go in a war against the bullshit that's been going on with us for years, then so be it. I'll die for mine. Will you die for yours? This ain't something that should disappear by next week. That's another problem with black people. We so quick to be distracted. But then y'all see that was a distraction. I'm not saying that the cop over there in Texas didn't have some mental, issues or whatnot. I don't know. But I'm saying it's mighty damn convenient when the world is in an uproar behind watching two black men lose their lives senselessly at the hands of police officers, that all of a sudden, a day or two later, this cop just can't take it no more, and he just gonna shoot everybody. Hell, that may have been the catalyst that made him do the shit. That may have been what pushed him over the edge. And what killed me is people like Dylan Roof did what he did, and he was treated and still treated with kid gloves today. Yet every time I cut on social media, I see another article, whether it's from a satire site or some bitch that's got some reputable connects, and they done had, they done did some digging up and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, every time I turn around, it's somebody trying to defame the character of Alton Sterling, Alvarez Batty, and Philando Castillo. Y'all even attacking these people. That girl Lavish, they attacking her. I saw an article right before I started this video where her mother was sitting up there. Her alleged mom, I don't know, I didn't read the article, saying that the girl not a good mother. What the fuck does that have to do with the fact that the police stopped this man behind a broken taillight? If it wasn't a broken taillight when she said that in that video, why did he not dispute it? Now we hearing that he was a possible suspect in a robbery a couple of days ago. Black people, please wake up. Yeah, I want all lives to matter. And I'm here for my sisters and brothers of all colors, creeds, and nationality. But I'm sorry. Home comes first. And when it comes to my little black boys being at risk and my little black grandsons coming up being at risk, I don't give a damn about no other color right now. Because it's not your color that is being snuffed out. I'm tired of the rallies. I'm tired of the damn marches. What are we going to do? Like I said, my solution, my piece of what I'm willing to do in this thing is I'll die for it. I'll start off by boycotting some of these white-owned businesses and products that I buy. On up to and including die behind this. Change needs to come, man. Change needs to come. So, all lives do matter. They do. But I can't worry about all lives when it's my life that's at risk. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. If I haven't, have a nice peace.